Hello, I am back. Welcome back, everyone. The last time I saw you guys, it was in June. It's now August. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Alana. When we left off in June, I was just at the very beginning of this process. I had applied to school, I was figuring out financial aid and deciding if I wanted to be do the LVN route or go straight into getting my RN, getting my BSN and be, you know what I'm saying, okay? You know what I'm saying. And a lot of things have been resolved. I have decided to go directly into the RN route versus doing the LVN and then doing the LVN to RN bridge and then getting my BSN, because I don't want to apply to 3 different schools. I don't want to do the application process 3 different times. I'd rather just do my prerequisites at the community college I'm at right now and then get into either my BSN program, which I'm hoping for. I want to get into one of the Cal States out here. I live in LA. Or if I don't get into one of the Cal States I'm going to be applying to next fall, then I have 5 ADN programs I want to apply to that will also, I'll be applying to those next spring. Not this spring, but next spring. I don't even really need to be thinking about that right now. What I want to be thinking about and talking to you about right now is packing my backpack. Okay, I ordered a bunch of preliminary school supplies based on my budget right now. I'm going to be ordering some bigger things, which I'll talk about when I get my refund check. Today is Wednesday, and I start school Monday. I only have 2 on-campus classes, which are anatomy and chemistry. And the other 2 classes I have are online. But I want to treat them as Monday, Wednesday classes, so that way I'm making sure to dedicate as much time for them as I'm dedicating to my in-person classes. First things first, I got a 4-pack of spirals. You can never have too many spirals. I got one per class in these really cute pastel, well, they're not pastels, but they're just cute colors. Really excited to take notes. Oh my God, I haven't taken notes in so long. So I got some Bluetooth headphones. Oh my gosh. Look, they're this cute rose gold. Oh my gosh. Love. Next, I got pens. I'm so excited. I have been trying to figure out how I'm going to get an A in anatomy, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about how people got A's in anatomy, and a lot of people say to color code your notes so that way when you're thinking about it during your test, you can think about the color and then your brain should be able to connect the dots like, oh, this specific note was in this specific color, da 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 da. At least that's what I'm hoping will happen. So I got colorful pens so I can color code my notes, and I also got black pens because you need black pens. I should have got pencils. I probably will get pencils too, because my study plan for chemistry is going to be practice problems, and I want to be able to erase. I mean, I can just, yeah, I should get pencils. I'm going to get pencils too. I got 2 folders, one for my online classes, which are English and psychology. I didn't get folders for chemistry and anatomy because I got these 3-ring binders for chemistry and anatomy. My attack plan for chemistry and anatomy is, I have a whole study plan. I might make a separate video on that, but it involves a lot of typing and printing of notes and just finding all types of different ways to ingrain this information into my mind. So I decided a 3-ring binder would be best for that versus a folder. I got a Brita filter because I got an Awala. For those who watched the last video, I wanted to do a CNA class this semester because my school offers one, but it's lottery based and I did not get in. That's okay. So my plan is to apply for the lottery again for the winter intersession semester, which is like 6 weeks. But if I don't get into that, I'm just going to go ahead and pay for a CNA class. Either way, I'm going to be doing clinicals, and I wanted one with a covered straw. I really thought I was going to be a Stanley girl, but I didn't like the idea of the Stanley straw being out in the open. Even with the straw covers, like the majority of the straw is exposed and just no. But I like this. It's cute. I do like the handles on Stanley's. This is like awkward, but I guess you can just hold it like this. Not the same, but it's okay. I like this water bottle and it's cute. It's pink. I love pink. Okay, nextly, oh my gosh, yes. So Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm on campus are very long days. I'm gonna be on school campus 12 hours. So it's very imperative that I bring food. Okay, because I'm not trying to just be spending money buying food. So I got this from Bag Smart on Amazon. This is it. This is the double decker. It's the first the top part, the bottom part, and I'm very excited about it, honestly. There's a lot of space to hold 12 hours worth of food, and again, it's pink. Okay, what more can I ask for with the pink Awala and the pink headphones? Like, can you see the theme? Can you see the theme? Okay, I can, and it's amazing. The last thing is not pink, but it's the best. It's my backpack. If she came in pink, I would have got it. Oh, this isn't the last thing, by the way. Sorry. I also got a pencil case, which I have already filled with highlighters. It's really cool. I really like this pencil case. It's very spacious and roomy. 2 sides. I probably don't need this many highlighters in here, but they're there. I need to fill it with the pens. Whatever. And then I'll go through the last thing, the actual last thing, after I show you the backpack. So I guess this is the second to last thing. Oh, my idea for this backpack was for this to be my nursing school backpack as well. So it has to be big because I'm going to be carrying a lot of stuff. So this is actually, I believe this is like a 15-liter bag, which is large, but it has 3 sections from what I saw online. Whoa. Whoa! Look how spacious this is! Oh my god! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. This is going to be able to carry so much. Wow. I love it. And that's exactly why I got it, because I knew I was going to be carrying a lot of stuff. Period. I'm excited. I love when I make good choices. I love when I make good choices. Here's the other front pocket. Oh, there is 3 because there's another one back here. Oh, this is the computer. Also huge. This is the computer. It says computer on it, but this is the computer space. And I have the 15-inch MacBook, so that is perfect. Wow. So this should be my backpack from fall 2025 to when I end this journey, either in winter 2029 or spring 2030. Whoa. Long ways to go, my friends. Oh, okay, so the actual last thing is I got the daily planner. I'm obsessed with this planner. I have been using it. I got it a couple weeks ago and I've been using it just to get myself used to using it, but I don't have much to plan right now. So I stopped using it for the past couple of days. So I'm like, what am I planning? I'm not doing anything right now. I am a type C person, which means that I am a mix of type A and type B. And my goal in life is to be a type A baddie. I want to be a type A girl so bad. This is like the type A planner. This is literally what she branded her planner as. It's by Sophia. I don't know the last name, but I think her name's Sophie or Sophia. She branded it the type A planner because it goes into so much detail about how far you can plan your day. So I'm excited. I'm going to show you exactly how I use it and how I'm going to plan out my life. Saturday, I'm going to do a close-up on it. You can see all that good stuff. My daughter started kindergarten last Thursday, so she's been in kindergarten almost a week now. And then Monday, it's my turn to start school. Oh, we're twinsies. I'm so excited. And I've been working really hard this summer on building up my discipline because I know I'm going to really need to be very disciplined and very wise with my time because I have a very full life. I am a mother. I have a full-time job. I'm a full-time student. I can do hard things. I can overcome any challenge. Life has proven that to me time and time again. I have proven that to me time and time again, and I am going to do this. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but I'm excited most of all. And I know that I can do this. I just have to dedicate myself. And so that's what I'm going to do. There will not be a moment of my life that will not be spent in school for the next 5 years. So that's exciting. So I will see you Saturday where we will get this planner together and really lock in for this first day. Okay, so full transparency, it is not Saturday. It is December. Okay, it is December. It is December 16th, and my semester ended 2 days ago. Technically, it ended on the 14th, but my last exam was on the 9th. So, needless to say, that was a wild ride. It was a very wild ride, and I don't want to overload this video because I didn't know what to do with that footage of me talking about everything that I had bought because I wanted to use it, right? But I also wanted to talk about how this semester transpired and how I survived it with a 4.0. Yeah! You heard it right! I got a 4.0! I got a 4.0. I took anatomy, I took chemistry, general chemistry, part 1. I'm taking part 2 next semester. And psychology and English. I wrote 4 papers in that English class, okay? While working, while being a mom, and I got a 4.0. If I can do this, you can do this. Don't you ever doubt yourself. Don't you ever doubt yourself, okay? So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because well, I ended up getting what I wanted, which was the 4.0, right? I had to sacrifice everything. Like, I could not do anything else besides work, be a mom, and study, okay? I abandoned my health and fitness goals. I abandoned organization and like, I literally did not clean my house. Like, I am just now getting to a point where I can reset my house, where I can reset my health and fit. Like, I was eating so awfully. I felt like a true college freshman because that is how bad I was eating, because I needed things that were quick. I needed things that were simple, that were cheap, and that's all unhealthy stuff. And I didn't like that. I did not like the lack of balance that I had to undergo to make this happen. So for next semester, I am taking general chemistry part 2, physiology, so pretty much this semester but on crack, as well as critical thinking, which is English part B. So I'm taking chemistry part B, English part B, and a movie class to get elective credit. So that one should be relatively easy, I hope. I'm just gonna be watching movies and I guess writing papers on them. But everything else is pretty much like a continuation of fall semester, but a little bit harder. So I definitely am wanting to use this time while I'm on break to reset, but also instill routines in me that I can continue through the tumultuous times that next semester will bring inevitably, right? Because time management was a huge issue for me. So I really feel like I need to like instill the habits of eating healthy again, instill the habits of going to the gym, working out, whatever it may be. So that way I don't completely abandon them. I can just scale them back. Like, even if it's like a 20-minute workout or whatever, I can do it. Or when it's crunch time, I have healthy staples in my fridge that I can go to that are quick and easy, instead of just, eating unhealthy stuff that's making me feel awful and gain weight. And I hated it. So yeah, for every up, there's a down. And that was the downside of this semester. I definitely felt like I abandoned a lot of things. What I didn't abandon though, well, not to the extent at which I abandoned other things, is my spiritual practice. I feel like this semester was a spiritual experience. I said this, I think, in my first video. I originally wanted to be a nurse through high school. That's what I wanted to go for when I got out of high school, and I took a couple semesters of prerequisites, and I switched to marketing because I was like, oh no, this is too hard. I can never learn these things. I can never be a nurse, right? And so midway through this semester, I had a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts like, this is really hard. Can I really do this? Is this even realistic with like my life situation, with being in a city where I have literally like no family, no one to help me with my kid? I have, my co-parent, thankfully, who's very much present, but at the end of the day, it's just me and him. You know what I'm saying? And he has a very busy schedule. So one thing pops up in his calendar and boom, I'm single parenting it until he gets back in town. And it's just like, is this even realistic? Is this even something I can really do with where my life is at right now? So those thoughts started to creep in about midway through the semester, and I had a whole month of just sabotage where I had so many things to do. I had a lot of studying to do. Let me just double check that we're still recording, because I get paranoid. I get paranoid that like the camera, I've done all this talking and the camera's just not recording, but we're good. So I just started getting all of these sabotaging thoughts. I started falling into patterns of self-sabotage. And luckily, I think I also said this in my introductory video. I'm a life coach, and my specialty was helping women overcome self-sabotage because I have dealt with it so much in my life. So I was able to be fully aware of what was happening while it was happening, even though at certain points I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, how do I get over this slump? How do I get over this slump? Like, I felt like, I don't know, there was just something about being on this journey for the second time and in the space that I am now as a 33-year-old compared to where I was at 18, that really like brought up core wounds and triggers that I wasn't really cognizant of during my past experiences with self-sabotage, and I was more on, the life coaching journey and the healing journey in general. And it was crazy. I really realized that I had a fear of both success and failure and a giant fear of responsibility. Like, I feel like I've sabotaged things in my life because I know that with an elevated life comes elevated responsibility, and I'm scared that like if the higher up I am, the farther I have to fall. And I feel like, what if I can't do these things? What if I fail? And then I'm failing from such a high height, I fall, and it's just my life crashes down and everything's bad. But if I stay mediocre in a mediocre space, life sucks, but no one's really holding me responsible for anything, like it doesn't matter if I fail because no one's really watching and it doesn't really matter. That was the mindset I was in. And so I was able to actually be aware of that for the first time. And this semester really brought up those things, and it allowed me to do a lot of inner child, inner teen, inner young adult healing work that on a level at which I haven't done them before. And I feel like this semester turned me into a whole new, like I know that this semester brought out a different beast in me, bro, because to achieve what I achieved, to get a 4.0 while taking, I took 15 credits, okay? 15 credits while being a working mom in a city where I don't have a tribe. Like, that's crazy. I am so proud of me. And like I said, if I can do it, you don't ever doubt yourself. You have no reason. You can do this. I challenge you to get up and do it right now, okay? Sign up for the class. Sign up for the classes. Whatever dream you've been holding back on, it's time to get back in that saddle, okay? Because this semester brought out a different beast in me. I know 1000% that I am now the version of me who is going to take this to the finish line. There's no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. So that's where I've been. I didn't really have time to do anything, let alone finish this video that I started back in, what was this? August? Yeah, it was August. Crazy. There came a point about midway through November. Wait, let me see. When exactly was that point? I think it was midway through November. There was a point where I just like stopped. Like I couldn't even plan. I was so busy that I could not even plan. Like I could not even plan. I was so busy. All I could do was just be like, what do I have to study today? What assignment is due? It was so hard. But we made it through. And by the way, I did find a really great way to utilize this planner. Now, at first it was kind of confusing because there's so many different sections. I'll put like a little video on the side, but there's so many different sections. I came up with a really cute color-coded thing for the monthly calendar, and then I used the weekly calendar to have like a slightly more in-depth view of my week, and then I really saved the in-depth nuances of my schedule for the daily calendar and the different time slots. And that's what worked out best for me. And it inspired me. Like using that planner inspired me to be on my shit. It did. It inspired me because I'm like, if I'm going to spend this time creating a schedule, I am absolutely going to follow it. And it gave me great satisfaction to check off the boxes. Like, yes, I did that. That part of my life is done today. It just felt really good. Just to give another update, I was talking about the CNA program. I didn't get into fall. I applied for winter, but apparently my school doesn't have their CNA program in the winter. So I'm currently trying to go through this work center, this job center, who will pay for a CNA course for me. So I'll take that hopefully starting January 5th. It'll be 5 weeks, so it'll end right before my spring semester starts. And I get my CNA license, and I can hopefully, because I don't know if I've discussed this part. So my ultimate goal is to be a CRNA right now, and I really want to go to a specific university for that CRNA program, and this has been my dream school since I was in high school, and I was envisioning my life in LA. I was like, I want to go to this specific college. At the time, my GPA was like nowhere near a level to where I would be accepted into this college, but it would be really beautiful if I go and get my doctorate degree and become a CRNA through this beautiful school. And so my goal here is to, when I get my CNA license, I want to apply for a CNA position in their hospital system. So that way, you know, I have a reputation there, so that when I get my BSN and I pass my NCLEX, I have a way into one of their new grad residency programs at this same hospital system. And because this hospital system it's a university's hospital system, I'm hoping that me being a CNA and becoming an RN in this same space will give me a leg up when it's time to apply for CRNA school. So we'll see. Again, I can plan my life however I want, but at the end of the day, this is all going according to God's plan. So it sounds good right now, but we'll see if that's the way God really wants me to take it. And at the end of the day, another thing this semester taught me is that I am in a place where I am ready to fully surrender to God's plan for my life. Okay, whatever that may be, even if it's completely opposite of what I plan for my life. I feel like I'm rambling now, but I just wanted to close out this video. I think it was really beautiful that I get to see and share with you how I started off this semester and how I ended this semester, just energetically. I don't even feel like energetically I'm the same person. Like when I was watching the footage back from the clips I filmed, I was like, oh my God, who is that girl? I don't know. I'm completely new. It's so crazy. And I'm going to create how I got A's in anatomy and chemistry, and I'm going to possibly create a video about how I am resetting my life post chaos of this semester. So let me know if you want to see that or what you want to see from me, because I do have time either until I start the CNA course or until my spring semester starts, where I'm going to be relaxing, okay? Because by golly, I did not appreciate the ability to do nothing until I had to do everything. Like being able to have nothing on my schedule has I've just been really enjoying it. But I also want to get back into YouTube during this time. So I'm going to put in an effort to film videos and get some more content up before spring semester comes in and I disappear for another 4 months. So which hopefully I don't. I'm hoping that I have an easier time balancing this time around, but we'll see, because again, my classes are going to be even harder. So I'm taking 15 credits again. But we shall see. I can do anything. I can do anything by God's grace. I can do it all, and I will do it all. And I'm excited to reel in another 4.0. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you all to everyone who subscribed to me. Oh my gosh, I have 16 subscribers at the time of recording this video, and it's so shocking to me because I only posted that first video, I believe, and the fact that people subscribe to me, it's so beautiful, and people left such amazing, encouraging responses under my first video, and I just feel so blessed, and I'm really, really grateful to just document. I really want to look back on this 5 years from now when I'm done with my BSN, 10 years from now when I'm applying to CRNA school, and just really see how much I've evolved as a human being. I think that's going to be really, really, really beautiful to watch and witness. So thank you for watching and witnessing with me. And I feel like I've said this a lot throughout this video, but I hope that this can inspire you to get back to going for your dream, whatever your dream may be. You can do it with God. You can do it all. Never doubt yourself. Never doubt God. You got this. We got this. I am so excited. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked this video, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see from me. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.